And how's it going, everybody? FS Melko here. As you guys just saw, I just finished my losers bracket round. Now, next up on stream, we have Stu versus Mike Mason. As we've seen earlier, Stu busting out the Karen. From what it looks like, his tends to be his go-to. It seems like a go-to character for him. Right here, we're gonna have Mike Mason. We don't know which in particular he's actually gonna end up going. He could potentially go for the Ken, which we know it tends to be his main. He could go for the Nash, or he could go for the Alex again. We can see him that he knows how to combo in both of those, the double power driver into the EX power driver, so then he's able to at least get massive amounts of damage. So in player 1, we have Stu. Once again, in player 2, we have Mike Mason. Mike Mason has been getting a very early on, a very early on lead in this particular tournament due to the fact that he does have a good amount of experience, not only in Street Fighter but in fighting games in general. This first round is, from what we know, we have really no predictions. Place your, say who you think, if you're in the chat, say who you think is going to win. Do you think it will be Stu? Will it be Mike Mason? We don't know. They just shook hands and they're ready to go. As we eagerly await for the character selection, I am quite surprised to see what's going on. And we have Cammy versus Ken. This should be a very interesting matchup, as where Ken does better in health and power, Cammy makes up a lot for in reach and mobility, as she just slightly edges out Ken in the range department.
Round 1. Fight.
And the fight begins here as we go right into the standing jump. First attack goes to Mason, going into the speed right into a fireball. And those throws have to be easily edged out. It's very easy to see right into the combo there, right into the air, staggering them up. Oh, will this, in the stun, will this be a perfect KO? And the double Shoryuken for the perfect KO. Round 2 next. Let's see how it goes. Oh, the hooligan, but right into the Shoryuken. Right into the throw, into the corner. That's usually not the best place that you want to let Mike keep you trapped in, is right in the corner. And right from the upper air, just diving kick into the V-skill. Mike is not giving in for no reason at all. He is in a complete dominating state, keeping Stu in the corner. And the throw into the stun. And no medium kick to end the battle for the first round. First round going to Mike Mason. Beautiful, beautiful, beautifully done game. From what it looks like, they're not going to be switching characters. It looks like they're going right into the second round, using the same exact ones. Mike not letting up for anything. He does not even want to let up at all, not even against Stu, even though he does get the first attack into Spiral Arrow, but ends up catching an EX Shoryuken. And then the sweep. Oh, Ken trying to run in, but this time double crouching punch into the Spiral Arrow once again for the Cammy. Shoryuken block, crush counter into the V trigger. Oh no! That was an easy 13 hits for massive amounts of damage. But from what it looks like, Cammy is now out of the V trigger and is trying to actually make a comeback in here. But the V trigger from the Ken into the super, and he ends it here for this round. Oh, but he's not dead yet. And KO from the crouching medium punch.
Round 2.
Let's see round 2. That was a much better. That definitely shows how, from what it looks like, Stu just needed to get warmed up on the sticks. But let's see if he can actually come back from here and bring maybe a W to his name. The diving kick into the hooligan. Fireball into the Shoryuken. Now once again trapped in that corner. Not the best place to be trapped in by Mike Mason. If you get caught in that corner, it usually doesn't end well. Run into the crush counter, into the EX Shoryuken. And the V trigger. It looks like Stu's gonna try to make up the damage here. But he just can't seem to stay close. And a fireball he definitely managed to get some damage off on Mike. Definitely it definitely got a lot more warmed up than the first round. But it looks like this might end up being taken down. Stu very low. Can he make the comeback here? The throw. Oh no. Mike looks like he's actually being given a run for his money now. Oh! And is it actually gonna be an ending for here? For Mike? Is it gonna be for Mike or for Stu? And the throw ends it for Stu! Mike Mason advances to the Street Fighter V CCSU first annual esports tournament finals. Ooh, good game. Good game.
Can I get Bullseye and Florence on here?